How's it going, everyone? Family52 back again, and today we're continuing on with Final Fantasy 13. Let's get going. Alright, welcome back. So in the last episode, we started going through Palumpolum as Lightning and Hope. About 30-40 minutes into the episode, Snow came into the party and saved Hope and Lightning from a bit of a debacle. And now we are running around as Lightning and our new character here, Fang. We are making our way to Hope's father's house, and it looks like we got some friends that are trying to keep us from doing that. So let's go ahead and say hello, shall we? Alright, so Hope, or not Hope, Fang here is a commando, just first and foremost. So we are going to be going through doing stuff with her as this. She has launch and smite and all of that stuff. She does also have a saboteur role. The saboteur only has slow for now, which, I mean, slow can be very useful.
Time for a change.
So on and so forth. Let's go ahead. Nope, not that one. I want to take care of the one that... Okay. She took care of the one that was whatever. Slowed, or staggered. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this guy slow. Yes, we can. And then just slash and burn, and the fight is over. So slow, obviously it's going to, like, if it can cast on us, it decreases our ATB charge rate and all of that, and I guess technically our evasion, though evasion isn't really that big of a stat in 13 from what I can tell. When we put it on enemies, it does do a lot of the same, though from what I can tell, when we put stuff on enemies as opposed to when they put it on us, it is slightly more effective. So yeah, when we have enemies like the Orion right here, this is an enemy that you kind of want to slow right from the beginning. So let's go into Undermine. And we got him slowed. Now let's go into Slash and Burn. And get our stagger gauge up. Is there anything else that we got that we could use? No. Okay, we're just going to mostly use Slash and Burn throughout this episode with Fang and Lightning. Let's see, if I go to Saboteur... No, that doesn't seem to really affect anything. Okay. Ow. There it is. And he's gone. Alright, and then we got these guys up here.
Make this quick.
Let's go ahead and take out the Predator first. And then now we're just going to double down all of these guys. Be gone!
And I was just getting started.
Alright, so those groups of enemies are down. Let's go ahead and continue on forward, where I believe we're going to have a bit of a cutscene.
Who are you? Where do I start? I've got a few screws loose, but I'm a lessee, same as you. Hmm? Difference being, I wasn't born on Cocoon. What? I'm from Grand Pulse, the world below you all hate so much. My partner and I turned a crystal there and gone to sleep. But when we came around, here we were. The reason Cocoon's in such an uproar is the same reason you're here now. Vanille and I woke up.
Evacuation protocol. You will be moved to a secure location.
The Sanctum follows Foul C orders. It's not just after Lassie. They'll target civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
More innocents get killed.
You can't take the blame for that.
Someone has to.
We can still save them. We let loose and bring the army to us.
Draw their fire.
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen. It's a tough call, that's for sure. Only one choice, I guess. I try to save everyone. So, Hope, are you with me on this? You just need to look out for yourself.
So here we are back with Hope and Snow, after getting a little bit of a bombshell line drop from Fang about her and Vanille. So that is interesting. I forget if we are maxed out on these two. I think we are. No. We still have stuff with the Synergist? Yes. Oh, I need 94 more. Okay, so like that's gonna be one battle.
Citizens, a state of emergency has been declared.
Alright, and much like the beginning area, there are little like pathways off to the side that we could traverse here to avoid battle. I'm not going to avoid. I'm going to take everyone out. It looks like our Crystarium did stay for whatever reason. I don't know why. That isn't normally happen.
You see that?
And be gone. Thank you.
Should you witness any suspicious activity, please alert the nearest uniformed soldier. Thank you in advance for your cooperation and swift completion.
All right. And can we get a preemptive on these two? No.
How about this?
I really feel like we should have gotten a weapon for Snow by now. But it's not popping up, and I don't know why. But we have this walkway up here. And if we go to the end of the walkway, there's a treasure chest. Containing some... I did not read that. Let's go ahead and jump on down here. Protecting the citizens. I'm not going to worry about switching on this one because we're just going to switch over to the next guy. And honestly, the same thing's probably going to happen again here. Yeah. Now I'll go over to Dual Caster. And he's down. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and finish off the Crystarian for Hope. There we go. Making our way up here. We have another little side path over here that will let us avoid those guys down there. I don't think it'll actually let us get a preemptive, which is kind of obnoxious, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and head down here. Take care of them.
Bring it on! How about this?
So I know it's a bit of like a anime slash video game, especially like RPG trope. But can you imagine shooting someone and them just running up and like punching you? Like, bro, I just like shot you with like half a mag from my magazine on my gun, and you just ran up and punched me. What in the world are you thinking?
I repeat,
And what are you?
citizens, a state of emergency has been declared.
Well, we have another treasure sphere right here, right before our save point. That was a guardian amulet, which it gives us a physical wall and critical protect. Critical protect, cast protect when HP is low, functions once per battle, and physical wall negates the first 5 points of damage from physical damage. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on for right now over the foment thing. Yep. Which reminds me, I forgot to put accessories on Fang. Oh well. Alright, and one more remaining. And he's down. And we are getting a fair bit of credit chips here. What do those sell for? Let's go ahead and double check. That's what I meant. I meant to go to shop. Yeah, so the credit chips sell for 500 a piece, and they are used for literally nothing else. So, kind of a grind, but a relatively easy way to get gil. There will be an area later where we are going to be farming for, I believe it's the credit chips. It might be a upgraded version of the chip. For some reason, I'm thinking premium credit chip or premium chip right now. But it is later in Palumpolum, so
How about this?
we'll probably get there in this episode.
How about this? You see that?
Don't you touch my hope. All right. I honestly feel like we might have missed the weapon for snow. Hey, Carbuncle.
Not good.
Is there a problem? Now why don't you just calm down? Now what's going on?
I've got you.
I am a Pulse Lassie! I'm here to kill you all!
What are you doing?
Clearing the area. They'll open fire on a crowd. Doesn't matter who dies. Just wipe them all out.
All right, and now we have, I believe these are the Dragoons of Final Fantasy 13. Aerial snipers.
How about this?
They fire rockets.
How about this?
And I don't think we can actually launch them because they are already flying. Let's go ahead and go to Lifeguard. Let Hope heal himself up a little bit. Alright.
Thanks, partner.
And now let's go back to Slash and Burn. We essentially wasted that, whatchamacallit, that stagger, but it happens. It is what it is.
Hope? How about this?
Let's go to War and Peace.
It's
Later! You see that?
This way we can still deal some damage while Hope, whatchamacallit, heals us up.
Thanks, Hope. Time to
And then I'm back to dual cast. And he's down. And we got some more of our little flyboys.
How about this? Time to switch, kiddo.
Go ahead, switch on over to War and Peace.
Later!
I'm gonna go ahead and do one more round of this, just get that stagger up a little bit more. Ow. And then back to dual cast, get him staggered, and then he'll be done.
Hope, follow my lead. Hope.
There we go. Right. We got this guy right here, which is by himself. So should be relatively easy to take care of.
How about this? It's all about teamwork.
And there we go. Incentive chip. I think that might be the one I was thinking of. Instead of the premium chip, I think it might be the incentive chip.
Hey. You okay?
Leave her alone!
See, scum!
Save the girl!
Call the army!
Don't you touch her!
Protect Cocoon!
It's okay! You're okay now!
This is our town. Get out of here.
Oh, great.
You better run, Lassie scum! No mercy! We can take him! Why'd you have to ruin it? Kill the Lassie! Careful now! I'm not afraid of you!
Help
That was
us!
magic! We don't stand a chance! We can't fight that!
I'm sorry. Time to go.
Stop them! Empty those clips! Fire!
You gotta stay ahead of them. We walk from here.
So the worst part about that last scene is there's a non-zero chance that that girl that was terrified of Hope, depending on her age, could have been one of Hope's friends, like when he lived here. So that's a bit unfortunate. I'm going to see if I can't buy the weapon I'm thinking of for Hope. And while I'm here, yeah, I believe it is the incentive chip that that I was thinking of before that we're going to be farming, or that I'm going to be farming a little bit later in the episode. They sell for 2,500 gil, and they are honestly relatively easy to get a hold of. Is this one I'm thinking of? No, it can't be this one because I already have one in stock of this. So nothing really in there for us.
Felix Heights is that way, right? Still pretty far. A great place for family living. So they say. Looks like it actually might be, huh?
Yeah, well, the Sea don't have family.
Hey, listen to me, kid. I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family. But someday, I'm gonna have my own. Once I save Sarah and protect Cocoon.
How exactly?
It's a good question. I want to do what's right, but everyone hates l'Cie. Kind of hard to help someone that's trying to kill you. It'll be tough. But everything will work out in the end. As long as we stay together and hold on to hope.
We don't have any. The Sea's only hope is a quick death.
Shooting down that sign just seems utterly pointless.
Yeah, right.
Let's go ahead and take these guys on. Because we are CP farming for Fang at present.
Time to switch, kiddo. How about this? It's all about teamwork. Later.
Let's go into War and Peace. Get our heals on.
Thanks, partner.
And let's go into dual caster. Get rid of one of these guys at the very least.
Great stuff, Hope.
And then now back to War and Peace. Let Hope heal us up.
How about this?
That should be good enough. And then dual cast it for the win.
How about this? Hope, follow my lead.
All right. Now if we hop on over here. And I believe if we turn around, yep, there is a treasure sphere back here. And an enemy, apparently. Got a shaman's mark right there, which I want to say increases magic. Yeah, it increases magic by honestly a fair bit. Let's go ahead and pop that onto Hope. Give him that additional 50 magic bonus. And aha, there's our enemy. Another one of these things. Hey, and we got a preemptive on him. Nice. So now that we have him staggered from the very beneficial preemptive,
How about this?
little bit of dual caster to raise that stagger gauge. Now that we have it over 400, back to slash and burn. And there we go. That's for unneedlessly destroying that sign. There was no point to that. Now we can move on up here. We have another guy who, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that one. I feel like that might have just been a glitch in the system.
Come and get it.
Come on, come and fight me.
How about this?
Little War and Peace.
Hope? It's all about
Dual cast. You know what? We're actually going to stay in dual cast for right now. You rocketed me away. Kept me from killing him. How rude. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about those guys up in the air over there. We do have a treasure sphere over here on this catwalk, which is a Vinfor, or however you want to pronounce that. It looked like it might have been a boomerang, which it was, with defense maintenance. Slightly extends the duration of defensive buffs, but it does drop his magical. Not by much, by 4 though. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Leave this to me.
And it looks like the wheel might be our next enemy. So let's go ahead and go into... Let's do Sentinel Synergist to start that fight off. Come here, motorbike. Come here. Thank you.
Thanks, partner.
See, if I do Vengeance instead, or Vendetta.
Thanks, Hope.
In theory, this should give us a little bit of a hit back.
Lights out.
Not too much of one though. Okay. So now that we are, whatchamacallit, buffed up a little bit.
Time to switch, kiddo.
War and Peace to get the stagger,
How about
stabilization, and of course, right as I start to go back. And yeah, when it comes to the Gatling gun, attack now that we have snow, we want to do a synergist on it because it will essentially nullify the Gatling gun attack for us. Not synergist, the Sentinel. And yeah, very useful. Now let's go ahead and go to Slash and Burn. And one more hit and he's gone. There he goes.
just too easy?
There's gotta be something around here.
We have a treasure chest right here. Containing a Deceptisol. And we have another Vibro bike up here. Let's go ahead and provoke while Hope protects us. And I don't think they really do magic, but might as well get the shell as well. And then slash and burn. Gatling gun, so back to here. And back to dual cast.
How about this?
Yeah, if you're able to get it off Snow's Sentinel stuff, really makes the bike's Gatling cannon thing essentially useless.
How about this?
Now let's go ahead and go into slash and burn.
How about this? How about this?
Right, then now just work this guy down. Alright, so after that fight, there is another little path down this way, which leads to another treasure sphere. This one containing 2,000 gil.
I kind of have a thing for heights.
Now if we could head back up here. Can't go that way, so let's go ahead and head around this side. Where we are going to get ambushed by some more flyboys. Oh, this is not what I meant to do. Oh well, since we're here, might as well get ourselves a little protected. Yeah, that'll work.
Time to switch, kiddo.
So War and Peace just heal us up from my ineptitude. And then dual cast.
How about this? It's all about teamwork.
Alright, back to War and Peace.
Time to switch, kiddo.
And dual cast.
Nice one.
Nice. Got him staggered. Didn't even need to switch over to War and Peace. But it didn't last as long, so let's go ahead and switch on over now. And now back to dual cast. And it should be dead. There we go. If I remember to do it, I apologize for the cuts that are happening in this episode. My mother is in need of a new refrigerator, and as somebody that used to work in refrigeration sales, she is coming to me for advice and knowledge, so I'm helping her out. But we have the flyboy again, as well as the motorcycle. So let's go ahead and do our thing. Get ourselves all shielded up and good to go. And let's go ahead and go into lifeguard real quick. And I need to stop her from making a dumb purchase. Give me 1 second. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's go ahead and go into slash. Nope. I'm about to die.
Well, come on. Anytime.
I didn't die.
Oh, follow my lead.
That's what I get for,
Thanks, Hope.
not paying attention when I came back from a thing. But it also goes to show, just how
Time to switch, kiddo.
effective, Protect is. Because had I not been in Protect, I would have been a little SOL right there. But let's go ahead and go into, Flash and Burn. And then now Dual Caster. And lifeguard.
Thanks, Hope.
War and Peace. We stabilize this. We're now back into dual caster. And then slash and burn to finish off the bike.
How about this?
And then now we just have the snipers.
How about this? Time to switch, kiddo.
I'm going to go into War and Peace. Just hope. Nope. Was not able to get there fast enough. Okay, let's see if we are able to take this guy out all on our lonesome. Because I don't want to waste a Phoenix down just because I made a mistake, though it looks like I might want to. Or like I might need to. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this guy staggered and all that stuff, so one Phoenix down for you, Young Hope.
Thanks, partner.
And then dual cast should be able to take him out now. There we go. I'll be surprised if I get any stars for that. Very well. Alright, now up and around here. We have a save point right there. Which I'm actually going to partake in for right now.
I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
You say you want a family. What if they were taken from you?
Well, then, I'd take him back.
And what if you couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well, then there'd be trouble. Hey, are you okay? Did you get hit in the head or something? Or... I guess we'll have to talk about this later.
Don't just stand there.
Hope, wait!
Alright, now let's go ahead and have Hope get up some buffs for us while we provoke and do all of that sort of stuff. And I am also, after all of this, am going to Libra this guy. Ow. So he has a weakness to lightning. That seems to be it.
Time to switch,
So
kiddo.
slash and burn.
How about this?
And now dual cast.
How about this?
Alright, now let's do War and Peace. back to dual cast. So his overdrive, he is now hitting us harder, but he is weaker to physical and magic attacks. So that kind of works in our favor. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get him up to 400% stagger. Alright, yes we can. And let's go into slash and burn. And with any luck, this round should do him. Yes, there we go. And we get 960 Crystarian points for that. And an abdominal wing. And a cutscene.
Oh, yeah!
If you need to take a break, why don't we do it over there? Here.
I'm not thirsty.
Okay. Well, don't want to waste it.
Mommy? Mommy?
I can't. Snow? What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, and have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead. Or maybe not so long. Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're l'Cie, you gotta keep fighting.
And what if that gets people around you involved?
What?
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life? What if someone dies? What then, Snow? How do you pay for what you've done?
I can't! Right? There is nothing that can make something like that right again. When someone's dead, when someone's gone, words are useless.
So that's it? People die and you just run away?
I know! It's all my fault. I don't know how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say? All I can do is go forward. Keep fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Well, why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate! Nora Estine. She was my mother. And she died because of you!
You're the one she meant. Oh!
Kid tried to kill him, and yet he's still trying to save the kid. We're going to save our progress again. I believe that this is actually the end of chapter 6, bringing us into chapter 7, but we are going to keep going just a little bit
When
more.
we came out of crystal stasis, we didn't remember our focus or what we'd done. All we could do was wander Cocoon, looking for what we'd lost.
Let's give up. Forget our focus. We don't need it.
We don't need it? Look, if we don't figure it out and pull it off, you're gonna be a Seath.
It's just making a kid that young, see? It's not right.
Yeah, it's unfair. But guess what? We grin and bear it like good Lassie, or the Falsey starts making more. Like that girl the other day. It doesn't matter what our focus is. We do it, whether we like it or not.
But
say we call it quits. You think these people will let us go? They'll lynch us in the street. Listen, Vanille. We do what we gotta do, and get ourselves off this filthy world as fast as we can.
Fang.
You get out of here first. I'll buy you some time. Now, don't you worry. I'll come and find you, no matter where you go.
Wait! Fang! Fang! Please! Don't leave me!
You're not gonna end up a Seath. You boys coming or not? Your fight's right here! By the time I took care of them all, Vanille was long gone. After that, Rains and his cavalry found me. I never stopped searching for Vanille, but I couldn't find her. Her or our focus.
So, you're telling me Sarah will come back to life someday too?
Yep. We didn't do our job right. That's why it made her a Lassie. We messed up. Sorry. That it?
You sure better hope so. But whether we're square, that's up to Sarah.
You sound exactly like Snow. And he didn't hit me.
Wait, he already knows this?
Wow. That's a load off. Glad I apologized.
You apologized so you'd feel better?
Guess so. How about you? Feel any better now that you hit me?
It didn't change anything.
Huh. Tell that to my jaw.
Felix Heights is up there. Still a ways before we get to Hope's place.
Better pick it up.
We'll head through that gate.
Right.
Alright, so now we are back in control of Fang and Lightning. We did get some Crystarium points, so let's go ahead and allocate those. And there we have the Commando maxed out. Now working on Sentinel. So close. So close. Lightning, do you need anything? Yes, you need stuff for medic. And there we go. Lightning is currently capped. Let's go to optimize for offense. Lightning. Let's go ahead and put the edge carbine on lightning for the added magical boost.
Careful. I don't know about this.
Bring it on.
Let's do the bombardier first.
Eat this.
And then we can work on the other guys.
Thanks for coming.
And this guy will be going down here any second. There he goes. All right, now moving on.
Sacrifice the city if that's what it takes to catch us.
We have an Orion up there. Let me see something. 154 is not going to be enough to do what I want to do. Oh yeah, not even in the slightest. All right. So let's go ahead and do a round of slash and burn. And then undermine. Get some slow on this guy. And then back to slash and burn. Come on. It's fights like this that I wish Fang did have a baked-in Ravager roll. Just to make things go a little bit faster, but it is what it is. Alright, now we have a split in the path again. This time, though, we will possibly actually avoid a fight if we go up here. I am going to go ahead and do the various septizols and all of that good jazz, just to make this fight go by that much faster. There we go, got him staggered. And there we go. Now let's see what he was guarding. He was guarding a spear for Fang, which will give her improved counter, but it is an overall downgrade on all of her stats, other than the counter itself, so I'm not going to equip it right now. It looks like we have a behemoth up here. Very well.
Show no fear.
A lodestar behemoth. Alright, let's go into Undermine. Get some slow on him. And then back to Slash and Burn. Oh, that heave took me down.
Not our lucky day.
Let's see, if I did this... Oh, and it is her that has Meta Guard. Very well. I knew there was a synergist ability that allowed you to heal while you were doing your thing. We are going to go into Lifeguard real quick. Let Lightning heal herself up. Alright, then now back to Slash and Burn before that stagger goes away. I came out of that at the exact wrong time. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. These ones stand. Let's go misdirection for now. So I got the haste off of him. And I put slow back on him. Does not look like it because he in this stance he is immune to slow. Very well. Yeah, so when these behemoths stand up, as you can see, they pull a sword from their back and cast haste on themselves. And the only reason why I'm currently casting slow on him is to keep that stagger gauge going while Lightning is healing. And should be dead here in a second. There we go. All right. After we make our way past him, let's go ahead and head up these stairs.
Okay, let's get Snow on the line. Damn thing's still jammed. He can take care of himself.
We'll just have to believe that. Hey, Fang.
Hmm?
The others are safe, right? If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big bad Lassie can't hurt them no more. These Cocoon people, bunch of cowards and blowhards.
These Cocoon people have spent centuries under Fal'Cie law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion. If it weren't for Sarah, I'd have been out there too, hunting Lassie. Would have been nothing but targets to me.
Well, Grand Pulse is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
So, you became a Lassie to fight the Vipers. And destroying the nest is your... I mean, our focus now.
Until we woke up here, we'd been in crystal stasis. Which means we must have completed our first focus. Why can't I remember that part? My childhood's clear as day. But the one thing I need, it's just gone. Blank. Like an empty page. I reach for the memory, and nothing's there. Then there's my brand. It's all messed up. For Neil and me, we lost our past and our focus.
And now, you want to find them? Be a Pulse Lassie? An enemy of Cocoon?
Pulse and Cocoon can rot for all I care. If I don't figure out our focus soon, Vanille's gonna be a Seath. I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her.
Strong words there, Fang. Well, we got some more enemies up here. It is amazing the difficulty difference between the foot soldiers and the beast monster type creatures.
And I was just getting started.
Anywho, speaking of the beast monster type creatures, I just saw some Orions coming at us. Let's see if I can get Sloga yet. No, I'm not going to be able to. Alright. Have at you.
We'll be in the residential.
Not our lucky day.
Undermine! Alright, so I got both of them slowed. And now just slash and burn until victory or death. Let's go ahead and go to Lifeguard real quick. That'll work. Alright, now I'm going to go to misdirection. For the meta guard.
Come on then.
Actually, lifeguard will work better because that actually gives me a healer, not just relying on passive healing. But we're back to slash and burn. Oh, and he has lost his slow, so let's go ahead and reapply that real quick.
Follow my lead.
And honestly, other than being a slog to the finish, this fight should basically be over. There we go. Alright, now moving on, we have a treasure sphere right here. Containing an axis blade for lightning. That is not what I meant to do. See, the axis blade attacks charge ATB, but it does decrease her magic by a little bit. Let's go ahead and put that on her. And now that no, she is maxed out, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, Lightning.
Call me Light.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
No, huh? Want to know how long until it's Seath City? Just look at your brand. You start getting more arrows, and then finally an eye. Once it opens all the way, you're done. Let's have a look. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Nowhere near. You got time. Still, you never know. Some people, doesn't take so long. You get a nasty shock, it can speed up the process. Vanille's brand must be pretty far along by now. I gotta save her and get her home.
To Pulse, you mean?
To Gran Pulse. I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan.
Hmm?
Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it. I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the government, where's that leave us? With nothing to fight for, I might as well be dead.
Your sister. You've got plenty to fight for. Think about it. Don't you want to see Sarah after she wakes up? That's your future right there. All you gotta do is survive. It's simple. found him.
Hope. Hey, Hope!
Transfer request will not be granted. Violators will be treated as enemy combatants. I repeat, this is a SciComm announcement.
Follow me.
This area has been placed under quarantine. Entry to and exit from this area are prohibited.
Okay, so this area that we are in right now is going to be the first little grind area that we are going to do in this episode. Well, in Palumpolum. After I get through here, it's honestly probably going to be the end of the episode. But let's go ahead and take down these guys. And he's down. That one got close. Alright, and those guys were guarding a tungsten bangle, which let's go ahead and put that right onto Lady Fang right here. And then now if we come over this way, we're able to take on these guys right here. And this Orion right here is actually more or less what we are going to be farming. Be gone. For the superconductor that it drops. Now we are going to be able to come down here. There is a treasure sphere, which we can't currently access. Let's go ahead and take down these two.
All in the wrist. All in the wrist.
Alright, so let's go ahead and see what this save sphere was holding. A black belt. Very nice. And then up here, we are going to have a save station. Let's go ahead and save our game. And I want to double check one thing. Okay, yeah. So, in just running down there that little bit, it has respawned at the very least these two. I can't remember how far I need to go to respawn the Orion. But let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Take out the path effects. Alright, yeah. So that did in fact respawn the Orion. So with that, really what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit until I get a few superconductors is going to be fighting those two, coming down here, like running down the stairs, then running back up, and then re-encountering. So I'm going to be doing that until I get a fair bit of the superconductors. I'm not going to give a number just because RNG and all of that. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be willing to deal with that. But the superconductors sell for 420 gil. They are also used in weapon upgrading. So let me take a look at that. Let's just take the Axis Blade as an example. You get 480 experience per superconductor, which honestly at this point is probably going to be the one of the best single ones that we can get that is actually currently farmable. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That is going to be where I am ending this episode today, everyone. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, after I am done doing my superconductor farm, this is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.